The Guinness World Records is a book that annually collects the world's greatest human and natural achievements. In fact, you must know this book is a record itself for two reasons. It's the best-selling book in history and is the most stolen in libraries. However, everything that is a part of this collection is incredible. But what surprises us the most is the amount of strange and insane categories we have found. If you're into extreme experiences, in this top 5 insane Guinness World Records of all time, we'll tell you what are the hardest tasks so you have an idea in case you ever want to achieve one. Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notified every day for more amazing content. With this being said, let's begin. 5. Bee-Man. A man in Canada spent an hour and a minute with his face covered in bees, and that's how he broke his record. The guy only practiced this twice before getting into a bubble with 10,000 bees. Despite having been stung several times, he managed to break the Guinness record for 8 minutes. This is too insane. Can you imagine being inside that bubble full of bugs? 4. The highest dive in history. If you enjoy high altitudes, you can break your own record with the heights, like this Brazilian diver who managed to break the Guinness record jumping off a cliff, a man who is undoubtedly too bold. This man jumped from a distance of 58.8 meters at a speed of 123 kilometers per hour. Lasso Schaller, who is 27 years old, jumped off the Salto Maggia waterfall in Switzerland. Of course, this is nothing like the jumps you can do from the springboard of the public pool in summer. 3. The longest nails in the world. If you thought you had seen it all, we'll introduce you to Ayanna Williams from Houston, Texas. For 20 years, she had let her nails grow too much. Those on her left hand are longer than the ones on the right hand, with a total of 326.5 centimeters compared to 249.8 centimeters on the other hand. This isn't all. To paint them, she needs at least 2 bottles of nail polish. She protects them by avoiding washing the dishes, for example, or when going to bed, she puts them on a pillow so they don't split. So if you want to be in this book and you don't know how, you can start with letting your nails grow and surpass Ayanna. 2. Human Torch. Joseph Todling broke 3 pretty insane Guinness records. This Australian man traveled the distance of 500 meters, being dragged in flames by a horse. The second record he made was to pass 582 meters towed, this time by a vehicle, and finally set the record for being the man who has spent the longest time on fire without oxygen. He held 5 minutes and 41 seconds. 1. Man on the ice. This man is the only one who has been able to immerse his body in ice. He has done the craziest things you can imagine. He managed to break the record of standing 1 hour and 52 minutes buried in the ice. You probably wonder what kind of superpower this man has. Well, the breathing and concentration to control and regulate his body temperature. So, if you consider yourself a person who has a little impatience,